Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at another ration from TrailTopia Adventure Food. Now, the first one we had of these was the stroganoff, beef stroganoff. Didn't quite live up to expectation, unfortunately. So we're going to hope that the chili mac is a little better. And chili mac is an old meal. I mean, it's been around in military rations for a long time as well as civilian. You can get it in a ton of different varieties, and it's one of my favorites. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So just on the front of the package here, macaroni noodles, beef, kidney beans, tomatoes, green bell peppers, and a spicy chili sauce. So that seems to be pretty good. This is a single serving, which I do kind of like. And here are, well, we'll start with nutritional facts there. Not too bad. Now, on the front it says, okay, so it serves one, but we have on the nutritional label here 2 servings per container. So we're looking at 680 calories, I'm assuming. So that's pretty darn good. That's a big meal. I mean, it's like a proper sized caloric meal. So not bad. They are looking for 1 cup of water and let it stand for 15 minutes. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Here's some of our ingredients here. Looks pretty standard, nothing out of the ordinary, or nothing I'm seeing out of the ordinary. So let's go ahead and open her up. Now again, just as a general reminder, I'm not really someone who measures things out. Sorry, I'm just not that guy. I've had a lot of time with freeze-dried things and rations in general. I kind of just go off of sight. But I would say a good starting place would be to add about half. Well, actually, I'll tell you, add about 3/4 of what the package tells you to. Let it stand. Add more water later if you think it's too dry. But my general rule of thumb is I put enough water in a package to just kind of get everything loose and wet. With pasta and rice, they do tend to take a lot of water. Quite a bit of water. This ration also contains beans, and beans take quite a bit of water. So while it seems pretty soupy right now, it will probably tighten up significantly as we go along. Now, another thing is that I tend to like certain meals a bit soupier than others. One of them is chili mac. For some reason, I've always preferred chili mac just a little on the soupy side. Not quite like a soup, but just a little bit more of a loose sauce. So we're gonna let this sit. I normally check things 5 to 8 minutes in. Add some more water if I think it needs it, or leave it as is, and then 10-15 minutes roll by. We will go ahead and open it up. Now, I guess I don't always think about this, but a general reminder again about anything with pasta, rice, or beans, you will want to take that full 15 minutes and potentially even more. It all depends on their ingredients. But you really want to make sure that that stuff gets tender, because you don't want to sit there and pick it out of your teeth. And I've never had, this brand with pasta or beans in it, so I'm going to err a bit on the cautious side. So anyway, I'm going to let this sit, and then we'll be right back. All right, so chili mac is back. Couple notes. I had to baby this quite a bit more than I would prefer. And by that I mean I had to continue to keep checking it. Those noodles, I think if you just waited the 15 minutes, you'd probably have some pretty hard noodles. I think that the best preparation method for this one would probably be to get your water boiling in your pot and then like dump this in. And maybe simmer it. Depending on, if you're on trail, I mean, you can just turn your little burner down, but it's, it's just one of those where the noodles require a much longer time. I will also say this, I definitely added more than a cup of water. I added my initial amount, obviously you guys saw that. Came back 5 to so minutes, added, more, and then added some more after that. So definitely probably just a wee bit over a cup. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if it's quite a cup and a quarter, but regardless, it did really take the water. And we're a little soupy, so this is pretty much how I would prefer it. And then, of course, obviously you can just eat this directly out of the bag if you wanted to do that. We have a tray, so we're going to eat it on the tray. I would say these noodles definitely would be a better quality noodle than what you generally see in these. Of course, the issue to that is precisely what I was describing to you, just taking longer. Our beans seem to have softened up quite a bit too, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and grab one in there. And yeah. Oh. Just went and dropped everything. Butterfingers. Let's go ahead and try it out. Okay. Noodles could have maybe taken just a little bit longer. But it's already starting to get cold, so yeah, definitely something to simmer for sure. Noodles aren't bad though. They'll do. Beans are good. There's a bit of sweetness in here. Obviously, tomatoes there. The chili side of it is, it's there. A bit lacking on the flavor, but not bad. Definitely get quite a few of those green peppers in there. And that's good. I think that there are a lot of people out there that would claim this needs salt, which I don't do. Because obviously we know how much sodium is in these already, right? So we'll add some hot sauce and we'll try it. I actually don't know if this video's came out yet. I don't remember where it's on the list, but some of this Skyline chili hot sauce. You should see my fridge now that I've done, the weekly hot sauce heat check thing. I have quite a few hot sauces. Thankfully, I like hot sauce because I hate throwing that kind of stuff away. And most of the sauces have been pretty good, so I can't complain. But let's see if this kicks it up a little bit. Maybe gives us another dimension. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. I've had better chili max. I'm just going to put it out there. doesn't have a real strong chili flavor, but it does feel a little bit better hiccups. A little bit better quality than some of the, I guess, more commercially readily available brands. But honestly, you're not really bringing enough of the flavor to kind of really, I don't think anybody would care. Because these noodles are definitely better than the standard noodle. Let me see if I can find one that I can illustrate a point. I don't know if I can really capture this very well, but if you can see, the noodle is spiraled. So it's not just your standard anthropomorphic macaroni noodle. And, you know, I mean, there's enough meat in here. There's little meaty chunks. There's a little meaty chunk right there. So it seems really hearty. It's just lacking just a little bit. For me, maybe throw in a little garlic, maybe some onion. The bell pepper's nice. That's not bad. But just need something a little extra to get it over the top. But the hot sauce does a good mask of it. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely eat it. And if I remember correctly, this one was actually pretty cheap too. Being that it was a single serving. I don't remember the exact price, but it was under $10, which at least right now isn't bad. Because even the, you know, Mountain House doesn't really do single servings anymore. But like the double serving of chili mac from Mountain House, which is good, very good. You're going to pay over $10 for that. I want to say this is probably below $8. Anyway, they don't seem to be available right this very second. I know I've had a few people look for them. But, you know, interesting. And I think I have one more of these to try. But yeah, this one is definitely way better than the stroganoff. I think that they have a good base here. It just needs a little bit extra. And it's one that you really have to baby. So personally for me, again, I would, you know, if I'm out on the trail, I take out my pot, get the water going, and then effectively simmer this in the water. Because this in a bag, you know, it's kind of difficult to get the noodles and the beans to where you want them to be in 15 minutes. It just isn't going to happen. Unless you are like, I mean, you literally took the rolling, boiling water directly off and like dumped it in right then and there. Maybe that would help, but it is what it is. So anyway, not bad. TrailTopia, maybe give them a try. But that's it for us today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate all that good stuff. And, you know, you guys have done an awesome job of telling me how I'm doing and, you know, continuing to build the channel numbers and everything. So I really, really do appreciate it. So anyway, folks, we will catch you on the next one. See ya.